video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the top 5 best muscle cars in my opinion. Now, this is all in my opinion. This is not factual. A few things in it are factual, but this is no like Rockstar provided list right here. So basically, I'm going to be going in order from the best, like my favorite, to my least favorite muscle car, I guess, if that makes sense. So like my favorite and then my 5th favorite. So yeah, my favorite, best and my favorite, you know, muscle car has to be the Pizwasser Dominator 41 muscle car. Now this thing is currently the fastest muscle car in the game as of recording this, and this thing can tear it up off-road and on-road. So first I'm going to start with on-road, taking it down this road here and back, and then I'll go off-road and show you guys its off-road capabilities, because yeah, this thing does tear it up off-road. So it's because obviously most muscle cars do. You know, most muscle cars, even without off-road rims, in like old classic movies, you guys can see muscle cars just tearing it up off-road. You know, they go on-road and then they, you know, they go rob a store and then they take their two-door muscle car off-road. Older Mustangs, so like the fastback Mustangs, which I would love to see, by the way, from Benny's. You know, maybe Tuners and Outlaws update. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Rockstar, Rockstar. But you know, they go, you know, they take it, they tear it up, and then they'd go off-road. I honestly did not expect not to crash there, but you know, they go rob a store, and then they take their muscle car, go on the run from the cops, and then tear it up off-road when the cops would get in front of them. And then of course it always end in something like either them going off a cliff or something like that. You know, like basic crap like that. You know, just saying, basically, what was it? I haven't actually seen any of the movies like that, but basically I've always, you know, seen it on like YouTube or like skits or something. So yeah. Basically, I see people just drive and their muscle cars can go off-roading, basically. You know, these things can handle it off-road, and they can tear it up, you know. Idiotic driver. And these things just look beautiful. Now, I would love to see this, the Mustang as a Benny's vehicle, because, you know, get a fastback Mustang in there. You know, if Rockstar can get the clearance to do this, they can get a clearance for a fastback Mustang. And I would just love that. I'd honestly be willing to pay, you know, a decent amount of money for it, even if it's not worth the money. It would just look beautiful. So yeah, and then I'm just only going to show you like one lap and one drift, a few drifts and like one lap on this little track over here, which is my track where I go to, you know, basically show off off-road vehicle sort of things. So let's hit it right here, so that way I can do a decent drift if I need to, which I knew I would. So yeah, look at this thing. This thing can handle itself off-road. It's just a beast. Look at that. Boom. Right there. Oh boy. That boom. Knock, knock, bang, bang. Where the cash at? And yep. So yeah, you know, unlike most cars where like supercars, as soon as they hit the grass, they slow down a decent amount, honestly. Like the X80 Proto can't go as fast as it can off-road as it can on-road. So like, let me give you an example. If there was a strip of, you know, this kind of mud, like right here that I'm in right now, and even not just this, like if there was a strip of this kind of mud, and then there was a strip of grass, and then there was a strip of like dirt, just normal dirt, and then there was the last strip of asphalt, the X80 Proto wouldn't go nearly as fast on those other 3 tracks as they would the asphalt road, which is why, you know, these muscle cars are really good. And it's still, again, the fastest muscle car currently, as of recording this, which is March 26th of 2017. It is currently the fastest muscle car in GTA 5 online. So yeah, I'm pretty sure offline though, it's the fastest car is going to be the Duke of Death. But yeah, coming in at the number 2 spot has got to be right here, the Burger Shot Stallion. Now this is, I honestly didn't want to do too many of these, because otherwise it would just be the top 4 vehicles would be the list of my favorite kind of a livery kind of vehicles like this, and then of course just one extra vehicle. But again, the same thing. This thing is very amazing on-road and off-road. It can handle itself, because again, all muscle cars can handle themselves, but this and the Mustang just very exceptionally good on, not on, off-road. But yeah, as you guys are gonna see here, I'm not gonna take it too far off-road. Just as you guys can see, this thing can just off-road and then on-road basically you can dip in and out. Like, oh boy, like let's say, all right, I'm driving on the big highway. Ooh, somebody's in front of there. Oop, there's somebody to the left. I'm gonna go off road real quick, jump back over, and then merge back over to the right. And then I got a clear path, and there's somebody on the right, so I gotta merge. You get what I'm saying, guys? You know. And then it can go off road and still keep its speed as it gets back onto the road. Now, I wouldn't recommend staying off-road too long because these tires are not off-road tires. And if you're like me, you have normal tires on your trucks, normal tires on your cars, and if you plan on going off-road, you change the tires for $5,000. It's pretty much the way I always do it. But of course, if you need to go off-road and on-road, if you want to dip in between, you could just use normal tires because it's only something like 3% better, and you're only like 3% or 2 or 3% better. But of course that does mean a decent amount when you're doing off-road because it means 3% more traction. But of course if you're just dipping in and out and you want to keep your speed or you know do stuff like that, it can. And of course I'm just going to show you, like I said, one lap of this thing off-road on the track over here. Because I really am enjoying using this track again. Like, I haven't used it in a while. And I will do, the next stream I do is going to be a stream dedicated just to doing this track off-road and getting it out of my system. So that way, you know, the next few streams I do aren't just based around this track here. Because I haven't, like, I've barely recorded videos of me playing on this. But I'm so skilled on it because of PC. Because when I play on the PC, I use my Xbox One remote. And I just, you know, basically it's like I'm playing on an Xbox One, you know. I'm dipping. Dip it. Oh boy. Oh, watch out. Watch it. Snap. Oh boy. Alright, and then right there. That is where I always mess up. That's like human error, but dang, this car is pretty good, you know, amazing on road and off road. It's like an all-terrain vehicle. It can handle the moon, all that. Oh boy. Let's just take this thing, jump, and now we are done with like the, you know, the Burger Shot Stallion. That we're done with these, you know, returning player cars, like the returning players content, because this is returning players content, by the way. So coming in at the number 3 spot has to be right here. It's got to be the Wilford Faction. Now, the Wilford Faction Custom, not just the Wilford Faction. The reason this is amazing is because, well, that, and the reason it's not, I don't have just the base version or even just the donk, is because the Wilford Faction Normal is just amazing. It looks perfect. It looks beautiful. And I'm 90% sure that this has different liveries than the donk, which obviously, a lot of the liveries on this I actually do quite like as a lowrider. You know, considering, you know, the way it looks as a lowrider with the whatchamacallits, the hydraulics. Plus it can bounce, you know. It's bouncy. If you rock your thumbstick back and forth, like, get some height. And then you just bounce it, you can get like full-on jumps like that. And you could still, you know, like if you're skilled enough in doing it, you could do it like on, there we go, like that. Of course, you know, it's not as cool though, but still. And then of course, it's, you know, it's got multiple uses. Like, let's say, alright, I know I need to go to Sandy Shores because I have let's say you have your CEO vehicle warehouse and you're sourcing a vehicle and it's a high-end vehicle. It's, you know, the last vehicle you need for your 4-car collection, and your 4-car collection would get a freaking, you know, $100,000 bonus or whatever if you get it. But you know you got to go off-road for it. Go to the LS Custom, put on some off-road wheels, and then go over there. It's got the lift. Sadly, it is not a fast vehicle though. I mean, the inside looks amazing, but it's not a fast vehicle. You know, however, off-road, of course, it can handle itself. You know, I'm not gonna go on that track though, because, you know, shoot, it's probably gonna get stuck more times than anything, because it's got about the ground clearance of a normal car, but still, you guys get what I'm saying. You know, even though it's got the ground clearance, it's, even without the ground clearance, it's still pretty good because it's a muscle car. You know, muscle cars can handle themselves. I'm not gonna do, you know, I'm only gonna do like that one. Not even. Should I? Shoot, it's hard to make the decision because I want to show you guys and I want to do it myself. So, wow, I was trying to jump it, but I mistimed my jump. So basically, look, Okay, I'm just gonna show this part. Look, the tires sink into the ground, but you still have a bit of clearance. And you know, the only downside is that it doesn't have the drifting abilities, but of course it doesn't need it because you're not traveling too high of a speed in this thing, you know. And if you are, you know, you can easily get the drifting ability you probably would need. You know, I personally like it because of this. If you don't know what I did there, I jumped it as I jumped. Like I did the I basically did the equivalent of the Ruiner 2000 jump, but on this thing. So something I don't like is the fact that the Ruiner 2000 Blazer Aqua and Voltic, Ruiner 2000 Blazer Aqua and Rocket Voltic, yep, are not in the team deathmatch and stuff like that for creator. They're only in the races, which sucks. Because I would love to make special vehicle team deathmatches and whatnot. But yeah. Let me just, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. I did the track. There we go. I've gotten it out of my system. Alright, so coming in at the number 4 spot has got to be right here. It's got to be this vehicle, this muscle car, right over there. It is the Chevy Camaro SS in real life, also known as the Sabertooth Custom in game. Now, I do love the you know, stock variants of this vehicle and the Wolford faction, but these ones are just exceptional. Like, I'm pretty sure they have a speed bonus, and they, you know, you can use this very well in races. Like, look at this. You know, it's not too different, it's not too difficult, but it can just make your life a lot easier using this. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, look, hold up, take this baby off road. You know, you're not even off road. You keep it on road, which is where it's got its strong suit. So even though it's not the fastest, you know, off road muscle car in GTA 5 Online, it is still a very fast one in and of itself. So look at this. Oh, I can't really see it because I don't know why I can't see speedometers, but that's all right. But you know, and I'm not even gonna do the off road thing. But you guys can get what I'm saying. And now, coming in at the very end, the number 5 spot has got to be my, you know, my 5th favorite muscle car in GTA 5 has got to be, if I could even get back there. Let me get back there. Guess I am doing a bit of off-roading then. And it has to be, oh boy, look at that suspension though. Like, because you have the lift kit installed, you have an amazing suspension on this thing. Like, it's not even funny. And you can even use that. Like, let's say right here, I'm bottoming out. And of course, you know, you'd speed up by the time it hit, but still, before it hit, but still. I was trying to keep it still. Alright, so coming in as my 5th favorite muscle car in GTA 5 Online has got to be this right here. It is the Vapid Slam Van Custom Muscle Truck. Well, muscle car, but still. And the reason this is my favorite, it doesn't have too much of a lift. Look at it. Hold up. It honestly doesn't have too much of a lift. But the liveries, I used to have a Benny's Original Motorworks livery on this thing. And I did a bunch of role-playing series on it and everything. And it was amazing. But you could, not only could you just, you know, lift this thing up with this, the whatchamacallit, the hydraulics, but it's an old body style truck, which it looks beautiful. And almost all old body style trucks look beautiful. But this one's just no exception. This one's just no exception, you know. And then the lift, you know, you put some off-road wheels on this thing, you better believe it's gonna be amazing off-road. Now, something I have yet to see Rockstar do, and I really want them to do, and I know they're probably not gonna do it, is add in another truck with a tow hitch. You know, they haven't done it ever. You know, they had the Bison, they had the Bobcat, and they have the other one, the Saddler, but all of them have tow hitches, and that's the only ones. I want to see more of that. But thank you guys for watching. The next stream I do is going to be me off-roading in here, this little mud pit area, then going to Mount Chiliad, and then going to the swamp. But if you guys want to see that, then please do slap that like button to show your support and subscribe for more.